Hello again, guys. This is Cody with Underground Metal Detecting. Right now it's just me and Winnie. I think there's a couple other detectorists on their way here. Winnie is up on the playground. Of course, that's the first place she goes. This is a new park for us out in Cheektowaga. So we've never been here yet. So whatever we find is going to be a mystery to us until we pull it out of the ground as well. See you on the first hole. Here we go on a first signal. I'm getting a 28, which is slightly low for a quarter. But I'll see if I can track her down and get her dug out here. So far, not finding her with the pinpointer. I'll be back as soon as I get her out of the ground. There we go. It's a bit strange. Usually a dime is going to be a solid 25, but this one appears to be a 1989. Is coming up a 28. Let's see what else we find here. And of course we'll be plagued with these. This one coming up as a 13 is probably another one of those chunks of aluminum that get into the shredders and not caught by magnets when they're making the wood chips for these parks. But just aluminum junk. Here's our first penny. It was right below the surface. This one's just going to be a shield penny, so she'll be a zinkin. These don't last that good in the ground. You can already see it changing color there, but we got her before she started getting all the holes in them. So, first penny. Another bit of a jumpy signal. 26 to 29, so this is either going to be a dime or I can see a penny right there. Yes, Pumpkin? That one right there? Yeah. All right, as long as I can see you. But I believe there's another one, because this shouldn't be ringing up like that. Not finding her yet. Let me swipe over with the detector, see if we still have a signal. Now I'm getting a 24-25 deep. That's usually not a coin, but sometimes it is. Let's see. This won't be the easiest to do one-handed, but I will try to dig some out. And there is another penny. I'm not getting any other signals. So that would explain it. You get different VDIs if you got two coins real close to each other. This one's probably just going to be another zinkin. Yeah, it looks like 2002. We'll throw that in the pile. We shifted over to the smaller park next to this one. Just more wood chips. Our first signal was a 10-11. It looks like a small copper band that's been flattened. Not sure what that would have went to, maybe like a bird band or something like that, but she's copper, so we will toss that in the back. Another 2021, should be a penny. Let's see if the pinpointer can find her, if I'm going to have to dig deep. Test the pinpointer, she is on. So far, nothing. Oop. There we go. So we pop a little bit of this out. See if we can find our penny. And not a penny. What do we have? I don't know what that is. Possibly part of a pendant. Maybe something folded over on itself. It's like a triangle shape. Kind of looks like a empanada or something. Could just be part of copper cut off, maybe something broken, but I don't know. We'll have to clean that guy up later and see what we have. And here we have a 28 to 30, which is my quarter number that I like. I was seeing 4 arrows down on the Equinox 800, so I know we're going to have to move some material out of here. Let's make a decent sized hole, see if we can. She's definitely still in there. Come on, quarter. Did we get her out? There we go. Oh, she's all cruddy. What kind of quarter do we have? I honestly can't tell with all the grime on this one. But she's definitely a quarter. Probably one of the newer state quarters. Just can't see what the symbol is on the back yet. But we definitely got a George Washington here on the front. So, first quarter of the day. Another deep dime. This one was about 7 inches. So there should be plenty more coins in these wood chips. Another penny. We just had rain here, so that might be throwing a bit of my VDIs off, as this was a 23-24. Should have been a 19 to 21. So we'll just have to start digging unusual numbers. That explains the unusual penny signal. We also had a dime a little bit lower in the hole there. Here's our first target in the grass outside of the wood chips. This is another dime, I think a 2001. The land of ugly corroded dimes out here, but I will take them. And a 13 is our not so friendly friend, the common pull tab. Here's our first definite old copper penny. This appears to be a 1970. They come out of the ground a bit cleaner and redder than your newer Zinkans. We'll add that to the bag. 324 gives us another memorial penny. I don't see the year yet, but I'm going to guess zinc with the discoloration. Here we had a bouncy 25 signal. Pretty sure that is what is left of a watch. I don't know if that would have been plated or anything. I do see gold color, but she seems pretty cheaply made, so maybe something like a old Timex watch. Getting older. This is a 1968 dime. 4 years too new to be silver, but at least says we're on the right track. Here's another quick tip. Anytime you see something like this, like a basketball court that's paved, I like to do a perimeter search in the grass. Because you got to imagine, people are jumping around, if any change is falling out of their pockets, just standing on the sidelines here. Change probably isn't going to go much further than about 5 feet out. So that's usually a good spot to check. Let's see what we find here. And as expected, solid 29-30, only about 6 inches from the edge. 1 arrow down. So we should have a quarter right here, probably just inside of the grass. And we do. What is this one? Looks like a year 2000. New Hampshire. Another one for the pile. Here we go, maybe 5 feet down. This one is showing 1 to 2 arrows, so probably another one right under the grass. Let's see. Well, I can't see her yet, so we'll pop a little bit of this dirt out. And there we go. This one will be another state quarter. Probably too much dirt to read what it is, but I think I see North Carolina. We'll add that to the pouch. Thought I had a quarter signal, but this seems to be either slag or a hot rock. I don't think there's anything inside of it, but she definitely rings up. We'll look into cleaning that up or maybe busting it up later, see if there's something trapped inside. How funny is that? Winnie finds a surface find. Looks like a small ball. And I find the surface find of treasure. I don't think that's actually metal. I think it's probably just plastic, but to find a treasure chest while you're out metal detecting. Republique du Monde, World Republic. It's only half of it, but I'll take it. Next surface find tells us we're possibly in a bad neighborhood, as who leaves one of these just lying on the ground for someone to find. Starting to get a bit of rain pouring here. Hopefully it doesn't pick up too much. Not sure what this would have been. Probably part of a tent pole or something. Guessing aluminum. Not magnetic. So another one for the scrap pile. There's our next quarter. This was a deep one. Looks like it's going to be another pretty modern state quarter. Virginia with some boats on it. That one was quite a bit deep, coming up as a 28, so a little bit low. And there we go. This one's going to be probably the oldest coin of the day so far. That is a 1960 copper memorial. That gets us really close to a, I believe 1958 is the last year for wheat pennies. And of course, if this was a dime or quarter, we'd have silver. Thought we had another quarter here, but I have what's looks like some type of maybe a broken piece off a copper bar. Usually ends up being something electrical. Double check the hole. I got nothing else in there. So that's what we had. She is not magnetic, so definitely copper. We'll take it. What did we find, Winnie?
Let me just get it off in the way.
You need the brushy?
Yeah.
You want me to take it off so you can have it? I can clip it to your shirt. We'll clip it to the top of your shirt.
How do you have a piece of?
Yep. You can clean up that penny?
Yeah. It's so dirty, but I like dirty duds.
You putting dirt back on the penny to brush it off?
Yeah.
All right.
I like duds.
You like the dirt?
So I like this. So I'm putting dirt back on the pen.
All right. You could be here all day cleaning that one if you keep putting dirt on it. Is that fine?
Yeah.
All right. We'll come back to you.
No!
Of course, Winnie does not care. It is starting to rain harder. She ran off there over to Michael, apparently trying to give away our now clean pennies. That doesn't bode well for our metal detecting treasure pile. Luckily, we have this nice gazebo here. Although it's not stopping Winnie from going and playing in the puddles. I think she needs water to clean off one of Michael's possible coin finds. But we're going to be waiting out here until we get a little bit of a clearing, as my truck is the white one, if that's visible way off in the parking lot. This might be the end of the trip, as it's probably going to get wet enough that everything will get a little too muddy. So if it is, thanks for tuning in, and see you guys on the next one. Yeah, we're heading out. So I got Winnie running like a crazy person all the way back to the truck. We'll see if she can make it without wiping out. Looks like we'll be safe. So see you next time, YouTubes.